Hello and welcome back to Bahrain. I'm now here on Muharraq Island, the second largest island in Bahrain's archipelago, and this particular area has some of the most historic buildings in the country and some of the most interesting and ancient alleyways and souks. So I'll be exploring a bit more of Bahrain in this video. So first things first, I'm going to go inside a traditional sweet shop to try some halva and Arabic coffee. So here you can see the 4 different types of halva: milk, figs, saffron. This one is the king. I can see some almonds on top. And you can just grab a spoon and actually just try some. Very sweet. Worth going into a sweet shop just to get a taste of all, and even picking some up as a souvenir for family or friends. After trying some of the halva, it's then customary to follow up with some Arabic coffee afterwards to wash it all down. Not as sweet, of course, but the taste of cardamom, saffron still there in the coffee. Jassim Abdullah sweets, fawalat, sweets and nuts, Al Khulud sweets, Morouge, Al Muharraq sweets. It goes on and on. The one I just went in, show water sweets. Choices are abundant if you have a sweet tooth, of course. Up until 1932, Muharraq's main city was actually the capital of Bahrain. So there's tons of history around here. There's even a building behind me there that says 1850. So a lot of these are some of the oldest in the country, dating back hundreds of years, and establishments and sweet shops in particular that have been long running and probably passed down through generations and families.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, homemade spices.
Spices?
Yes, clinic.
I can smell the spices.
You're from
UK.
UK?
Yeah, UK. So I'm now in an old spices shop which smells pretty pungently.
First of all, what do? We bring the net, we spread them all. We have to remove the dust. This will take almost 1 day. Then we are going to wash them all. This will be the second day. 3 to 4 days in this kind of weather will be enough to become dry. Then that's the time we mix them. Which ingredients to be, how many kg with which ingredients.
Yeah.
Then after that we have to turn it to the powder, and after that we have what do you call this, burner. So the colors will be almost like these ones. This is the one. Actually this is the first quality, the royal ones, and it has 38 ingredients. And this is the second quality, which is almost 28 ingredients. This one we have especially for the seafood. If you are interested in seafood, this is for shrimp, for crab, for fish. And these ones we have also. This is 28 ingredients. This is especially made for barbecue, and it has also Himalaya salt instead of sea salt. We mix them, so no need to add any kind of lemon, dry lemon or sea salt. This is complete. This is for barbecue. Thank you very much.
Shukran.
Habibi. It's your shop.
Shukran Habibi.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
What's the name of your shop?
Our name is, as it is, Homemade Spices.
Okay.
Yes, homemade spices.
There we go.
Yes.
I can't put into words the kindness of those men who showed me around their homemade spices shop here. They gave me a very decent amount of their best mixed spice selection and also a lot of saffron. They also were happy to be filmed and show me the whole shop and talk about it, and gave me all of that just for nothing. It moves you a little bit when people can be so kind, and yet you've done nothing apart from, you know, show their shop on a camera, which is nothing. This here is Souq Al Muharraq, and it used to be the main market of the area, although it was burnt down in a huge fire only a few years ago, back in 2015. They've renovated it somewhat since, and today you can still walk inside. There's a slightly eerie feel inside here today. You can imagine that many of the shops would have been used to the way things always were, and then suddenly to have it completely renovated and have a brand new, modern, shiny entrance doesn't necessarily equate to visitors. The history of homemade spices across the road there, which is one of the most popular places on the main road, can't be matched by a nicely refurbished new shop. So I've spent a bit of time on the main road. I'm now heading towards the back streets to see the more unfiltered version, I suppose. Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. To see the more unfiltered version of Muharraq Souq. There's a mosque just here and many people going inside for the sunset prayer, which has just taken place. As now, as you can tell, the sky is becoming a much darker color. Falafel, butchery, bicycle center. You can also find more of an outside feel here in Muharraq as opposed to Manama. It is catered to tourists just slightly in the center there, but once you branch out and if you want to get a feel for the different streets and the way people are living, then this is a much more accurate perception of that. Such a vibrant and interesting area full of down-to-earth people and every kind of shop you can imagine. Wow. Busy restaurant by the looks of it. I think people watching might be one of my favorite things to do while discovering a new place. Magic Muharraq. It really must be that good. Probably a lot of spices, sugar and milk in. Muharraq was only something that was introduced into Bahrain just a few years ago. It hasn't been here for as long as the Shahi Akbar normal black red tea, or red tea with sugar. The karak is kind of inspired by chai, Indian tea. Thank you for watching this video of Bahrain, here from my room in the UK, where I've been uploading the last few videos from this Gulf trip that you're currently watching. A couple more from another country. This is the last one from Bahrain, and then I'll probably get on to doing some live Q&As and some travel tip videos, while the whole situation that's going on worldwide right now hopefully passes sooner rather than later. One cool place to check out, which I wasn't allowed to film, is Bahrain Fort. It's not far from the Seaf area where I was staying in my hotel, and it's only 10 or 15 minutes to walk there. A guy who was working there, some sort of security guard, told me I wasn't allowed to be filming, so I've only got these few shots of the outside. Overall, I loved my trip in Bahrain. It was a very cool and easy place to travel to, and welcoming Gulf country. So don't hesitate to pop over if you're doing a little tour of Saudi, or if you just want to get a taste of what the Middle East is like, then Bahrain is not a bad choice to go to. Just for a couple of days is fine. Before I end this video, I want to run you through my travel insurance, Safety Wing. I've used this company for the last year, and recently they got in touch with me and said, would you like to work with us? And I thought, absolutely brilliant. And I can speak on behalf of my own experience to say that they're really good and reliable. They're much like the Netflix equivalent of travel insurance. You just pay a subscription every month and you can cancel at any time. You're not locked into paying for a year, for 6 months, for a round the world trip. No, you're constantly covered as long as you keep paying every single month. If you want to cancel, if you go home for 2 months and you don't want to be paying for insurance, you can do that. Then you can resume again when you're on the road. It's great for people like myself who are nomads in a way, making a living online, or if you're a long-term traveler. Additionally, given the current world situation, they have great policies considering the recent virus that's been going around. I don't want to drop the name in case this video gets demonetized. You know what I'm talking about. Go on there and check their policies. So if you're interested, then check out my link in the description box below, and you can go and sign up for Safety Wing in the future when traveling resumes, or if you want to make sure that you're covered now because you're not in your home country, all of that kind of stuff. Then for any of those reasons, then it's worth taking a look at, and just look at their policies, look at the cost and see if it's something that you're interested in. I can personally vouch for them. I've used them for a year. Stop whenever you want, resume whenever you want. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. More videos coming from the Gulf trip, the next country, just a couple more, and then I'll be doing some live Q&As and some other stuff as well. So I'll see you then. Peace.